Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4 Legends Only Live Once, our no healing permadeath survival run here at Diamond City. And last time, we were able to get Nick out of the vault, get reunions started, and besides that, we also talked to the railroad and moved a bunch of stuff around logistically, got a bunch of caps out of that situation. So we are coming to the close of Act 1. In between parts, I did some work on my weapons and armor, and I realized something that I probably should have picked up on a little bit ago at least. This run is just too dang easy. Every single enemy being legendary, if I kill them in a single shot to the head, they go down and I get a really nifty weapon out of it. Sitting on some of the best forms of weapons that you can get. The Deadeyes, the two shots, these things are going to be carrying me, and they would have made any run incredibly easy, but this run, the legendary enemies are just not as difficult as I would have thought them to be. So yeah, I know legendary enemies can mutate, they can get better, and they're stronger and whatnot, but because I'm just so sneaky and am able to bring down enemies in a single shot, they are just not posing the threat that I'd like them to. So, going forward, we might be looking to add a few rules, but the rules that I'm going to be adding, for this part at the very least, are I can only carry 3 weapons. A pistol, a scopeless rifle, and a scoped rifle. I figure that makes sense. You can kind of carry around these 3 weapons and not be completely over-encumbered in real life. This isn't a Doom guy game where I'm going to be running around with 10 weapons or anything. And also my apparel. I am going to be using 1 set of apparel because it doesn't really make sense to, be lugging around in your backpack a bunch of apparel that you just stick on as soon as the situation goes south. So I think that will at least make the tense situations a little more tense and make the penalties for choosing the wrong items to bring a little more severe. If I get shot without my Sentinel's gear, it could take a big chunk of my health off. The mole rat early on that took a bite, the only damage that I've received this game, that would have done something like 100 damage had I not been in VATS. And yeah, I think the danger is still present, but I'm just so used to being in power armor that this run where I'm not using it, I'm getting shadowed gear, I'm getting a decent amount of agility and the sneak perks. All of that is making my character far more sneaky than I'm used to. And it's making things a little too easy. Yes, the danger is still present. It reminds me of my no clothes run, where I was essentially the glassiest cannon you can imagine. But yeah, this run, I have more potential damage being thrown at me, and me avoiding it as well as I have been. Let's think about a few other rules to add down the line. So today we need to start out with some rest. We're overtired, and yes, jet addiction, mentats addiction, that's all fine there. We can get rid of the jet addiction just by taking some jet fuel, or at least get rid of the side effects, the withdrawal symptoms. But let's start out with a little bit of a rest. Unfortunately, we're going to get through the night, but 8 hours it is. Apparently, I'm running out of time to complete my objective for Red Rocket. What is my objective? Oh, it's probably clear the way for Red Rocket and Taffington Boathouse. And that's kind of the direction that I'm headed, a little bit. Well, we can tack that on today. I wanted to start today with cleansing the Commonwealth, go up and talk to Deacon, but we can throw on cleansing Taffington Boathouse as well, and then we'll see where that takes us. Okay, yeah, we have Dogmeat right outside. We're not going to be following him, but apparently there's a fight happening immediately, and let's try out our new 2-shot.
That's what you want.
Dogmeat is doing good work. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we lost out on all of our adrenaline, so our weapons have gone down in damage, but that's fine. So yes, in this run, where Yolo requires me to not do any healing, any mending of broken limbs, anything like that, no companions, all of the things that make a survival run even harder. Yeah, it still just wasn't enough. I realized last time getting through the vault that I was essentially just having a nice stroll through the park, killing enemies oh so easily. And all of the different rule sets that I thought of adding to this run, well, they were all rule sets that I wanted to save for later. Save for their own runs, save for times where we wouldn't actually have to waste them on a legendary run. And we've got gunners. Let's start building up some of our adrenaline here. Get a little further back into this shade and see what we can do. They've moved up incredibly effectively. Let's take another shot at that guy. Or miss entirely. You know, having said that this is an easy run and I am having no issues with, you know, downing enemies, I should probably take stock of how much hubris I'm just demonstrating there. Okay, these are very persistent gunners. They followed me all the way over here. Just a bit ridiculous. But let's take one... Well, I said down. Okay, 2 shots with the 2-shot does it. The other one doesn't know what to do with himself. The headshot just needs to be in range a little bit. Don't fail me now. There we go. And in between parts, I also got around to finally making a little bit of a list of things that I have and don't have. And we're going to cross this off the list. We just picked up our first Mutant Slayer's left leg. As for the other one, apparently we're picking up an instigating powerful sniper rifle. That's pretty freaking good right there. So for our rules, we'd have to choose between the 2-shot and the instigating, and I pretty much 100% of the time would go with instigating. Headshot should do it. Just needed to get a little closer. So we're going to make our way to College Square, a little roundabout of a way. Okay, to get through to College Square, yeah, there's going to be a few different ways to go about this, but I think honestly starting from the police station is going to be the safest. But for now, let's just deal with the frag mines. Yeah, our pistol, it is just not quite doing it when it comes to headshots, it looks like. It's just a little low. But because we got slow time, I do not really think it's going to be too much of an issue dealing with the ghouls. Okay, and we'll just kind of use this area as a safe place to be. Start getting some ghouls marked up. And I believe I put the recon scope on in between parts, so yes, we have a recon scope now. In case that wasn't apparent. And so let's get the slow time going. Looks like the range was the only thing keeping us from doing good jobs to their head. And more slow time. The zoom is not great on this, but that's fine. I need it to be a close-range weapon anyway. And just for pure sake of being as safe as possible, we're going to get to the top of this and start taking a look around. And you can go down as well. One over here. One over there. Still in caution. Okay, still in caution from that one guy. Let's go take him out a little closer. And right around the corner, he goes down. Couple ghouls in here. One in here. And I think that's most of everything. Definitely just got into caution from someone still being around. Oh, right. I forgot about you. I'm going to have a grilled rad stag right now just to max out my carry capacity. There's plenty of things still in here that I would probably do best to grab. And you go down. But yeah, this place is a great location for just picking up a bunch of bits and pieces when it comes to loot. Lots of ammo, lots of adrenaline, lots of oil, in fact. There is quite a few gas canisters, blowtorches, whatnot. A couple antifreeze bottles, very useful there. And you can go down. But yeah, just building up all of our wonderful adrenaline and trying to grab some lighter weight to value things like that. We're all set on unyielding gear. Yeah, I'm not pointing out any items that I either don't want or already have. That's why I'm not going around talking about how I'm not saying yes to furious lead pipes and whatnot. Okay, there's still something about, and I'm not quite sure where it is. Hidden brackets are ever so slightly saying that there's someone still around. Is it? I always forget. Is there a guy in here? I feel like there should be a guy in these things more often, ghoulified or not. And it is. Right. That one always gets me a little bit. It's early on enough that you see maybe a couple of these in Concord or something, and I think we're good now. But then once you get to this one, then you just assume that all of them going forward are going to have a ghoul or something, which is not the case. So let's drop all this stuff off at the armor workbench, the power armor station over here, and then jump into the subway. 20% bonus damage, and we'll get some more before taking on some synths. I think that that is a nice, safe way of doing things. Now in the subway station, just go nice and slow. The ghouls will come out not too quickly, usually. One to the right. Someone's gonna come over here. Oh, hello! Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. Take care of the monkey, and then take care of the ghoul. Now, I think I want to just get this fire started right now, just because it can get a little scary if you start shooting randomly and a bullet gets yourself just completely engulfed in flames. That is not a good situation. Oh, hello. Plenty of targets. Let's take them out. And you go down after a miss. And our target's right here. And that is this place completed. I'm going to clear it out just for the sake of getting some more adrenaline. Definitely pick up that fortifying. It's the last piece we need. And another ghoul. And another ghoul. See if we can get them coming our way. Oop. They're coming pretty quick. We'll level up to level 29 after a few more ghouls, and I think that's everything here. So, nice, easy way to build up some experience, some adrenaline, get some loot. Yeah, it's always nice to save the college square for when you need just to start off your day right. Drop everything off at the power armor station, and we've got a good haul of ammo when it comes to Scrounger. It's doing its job quite well. Let's go talk to Reese quick like.
I take it that area's clear?
Yes, it is.
Affirmative.
Really? When you're ready for another op, you know where to find me.
Sure thing, Reese.
I'm ready.
Roger that. Details are on your map.
And we've got National Park Campground. Well, we all know where that heads. Off our map all the way to Far Harbor. So yeah, Reese couldn't get rid of me with a few ghouls down the road, so instead he sends me off to an island up the coast, hoping that the sea takes me instead.
I've got a mission for you, when you're ready.
All right. I'll see to it.
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. If you can acquire a signal, you should be able to trace it to its source.
So yeah, finding the Lost Patrol, it's something that we might get around to. But now that we've got killing some ghouls out of our system, let's go off to the, not this overpass, but the next one, and see if we can't help Deacon out with clearing out some synths. Now I'm pretty sure the Roach King comes into existence in the level 30s area. Looks like we're still good. I forget if it's like level 30 or 35. I'm not quite entirely certain on that. So, first thing that we have to do when it comes to Tradecraft, we have to clear out the front. We don't want Deacon around setting off mines or anything like that. If we could, we would just take Hacker up to the point where we could clear out the entirety of Tradecraft without him getting in the way. But unfortunately, I feel like that's not going to be the case. Okay, so our enemies, let's see if we can't mark them up just to keep track of them. We've got the 3 turrets, and I'm pretty sure there's one more synth at the very least. Okay, we're in caution. Don't blow up all of the mines, please. Okay, blowed up a lot of the mines. That's a dang shame. So that is many enemies taken care of. But let's just do some work on a few of them. Let's take out a turret. I don't think we're going to get blind fire. And maybe a chrome dome can go down in one shot. Okay, last turret does not have a beat on us, so let's take him out and call it good. Let's go find any mines left over, and then go talk to Deacon. Okay, nothing too interesting on the legendaries. Let's go meet up with Deacon. And we haven't really cleared out the dogs or that psycho, I believe, so we have to be a little more careful than we would normally be just running straight to Deacon over here. Okay, we have a tiny little graveyard, and this poor legendary raider's just been sitting here this entire time, mourning the death of someone. Now, right down the track, we've got a few mongrels marked up. I'm going to get a better vantage point to deal with them. And a little overkill on the sniper rifle, but actually, apparently not. Let's go slow time. Yeah, these guys are a little tougher than I was expecting. I mean, I activated them nice and early, so they shouldn't have been too tough, but here we are. Now just go meet Deacon, follow the overpass over here. There should be a group of rad stags, and they're usually pretty easy to take out in a Molotov or two. But rad stags in this mode are just a little more tough, them being legendary and whatnot. Seems like it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's just go with our 10mm. And all of you can go down nice and easy. Usually they run, but apparently they did not feel like it this time. Let's see what the goodies are. Okay, when I say goodies, I mean a bunch of junk. But adrenaline up to 50%. The night is getting along, but we're going to be indoors, so not a whole lot of use there. Let's quick talk to Deacon.
Deacon, is that you?
This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off.
That sounds really, really bad.
And we'll just clear out the ghouls before Deacon gets to here. Ghouls? Where are the ghouls? Alright. And one over here. And one over there. Okay, Deacon, it's safe now. You can come along. Hello, Ricky.
Thank God. You have a Geiger counter? Do you have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Why do you need a Geiger counter? Is this place irradiated?
Wait, what? Easy there. She meant to say mine is in the shop. That little Slocum Joes of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches!
Well, isn't Ricky just a ray of sunshine?
So let's take the tunnel, let's get in there, and try to stay ahead of Deacon. I'm not sure if I want to try to do the Nick Valentine method of bringing him down thoroughly, just so we can get ahead of him starting any fights, or keeping any fights going at least. It is fun though, the different missions that introduce some companions. Nick, he's good at lockpicking, he can get you through a door. Deacon, he can get through a master terminal. Dance, he can run ahead and just massacre wave after wave of synths. Each has their own strengths. Okay, so we've got our first synth. They go down in one headshot. Our 50% extra damage is doing pretty well. Let's make sure to get the large rad roach. There we go. Did not mean to pick up the Defiant submachine gun. You can have that back, Mr. Radroach. Okay, take out the light. No one noticed that. And I think we'll just try to take them out quickly.
Probably save some lives.
There's one more. Take them out quickly.
Sir, but they're
Perfect.
top of the line in instant
Still no good legendaries.
defense is up ahead.
Okay, and yeah, the terminal over here, it can turn on a machine gun, but I think we'll just go over here and deal with them.
Detected.
Nice, and that's not going to work out. Fall back, Deacon, fall back. Or don't. It's up to you. Slow time. Oh, he's coming around the corner pretty fast. Deacon, fall back. That's an order.
You cannot escape detection for long.
Oh, he's right there. That's a little too close for me.
If they return, I will be ready.
Okay, just grab him around the corner. And you can go down in slow time. Nice and easy. Another 2-shot. They're coming up pretty nicely there. Take care of you, and we can move on to probably one of the more annoying rooms. Deacon really does like to get himself situated to fight some synths in here. Okay, let's just try to take a few out. And keep using the slow time. I'm not seeing any more. Open up the door. Deacon, don't do anything I want to do. Looks like the other synths do not want to come out and play. There's one. And just a few shots. Do not do it. Let's move up. Take him out. And take this other one out. Thank you for drawing the fire, Deacon. You are good for something, apparently. And now a Deadeye hunting rifle. These... I'm suddenly getting a lot of good weapons after instigating a 3-weapon rule. Go figure. But of course, over here, we've got the sneak magazine. That's going to be useful. And just a few more synths to deal with. Deacon, do not run into the tripwires, please. Thank you. I'm trying to steal from Deacon. That doesn't work very well. Around the corner. Oh, he didn't go down. Quick, quick, quick. Deadeye doing some good work. Pretty much getting a free jet every second you want one. Around the corner, and there is one. He goes down pretty simply. I'm just going to blow up the cryo mines. Not going to waste time. Deacon is going to set those off really quickly. Okay, and yeah, with those taken care of, we can clear out just a couple more synths up here.
Hostile sent.
Well, they found me really quickly. Oh, taking fire, taking fire. Do not shoot me. Okay, good. They missed. Need to remember that, yeah, I can get shot at. That is something that can happen. Just need to kill them a little bit faster.
End of the line. Just power up the elevator.
We're not done here, Deacon. We haven't even got your prototype yet. Okay, maybe I should be a little more careful. Especially with these guys in here. 1 shot each with a 2-shot should do it. Great damage there. Let's just take a quick Psycho Jet. And addicted to Psycho, unfortunate as that is. And one more. Apparently, I don't know where he is. Come on, hitboxes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the slow time a little bit more generous because, of course, we've got the first rank of Chemist. That's that explosive submachine gun. These do have a pretty ridiculous clip size, so I'm just stupid enough to be tempted to grab that. and carrying too much. Because Psycho, Addiction, minus 10 damage resistance. But I think it also has a minus 1 strength to it. So I think it's time that we just start piling on the Psycho buff. Now Psycho buff, we've got the plus 3 strength as opposed to the minus 1 strength and minus 10 damage resistance. And yeah, Jet Addiction. I mean, I could take a jet fuel to get rid of that, but that's fine. And we've got the Prototype, the Stealth Boys, all very useful.
Don't let its size fool you.
As much as I do like the idea of legendary weapons with a bazillion shots and bats, I'm not allowed to use it because it is guaranteed. And I can't sell it because it's a legendary, so I'm just going to leave it with good old Whispers over here. You keep that safe.
Open says me. There's an elevator at the end of the
Deacon,
hall.
it was already
a lot
open.
easier fighting the chrome domes on this side of the minefield.
And we don't need to do that. We can just run out the back way, you idiot. But sure, you can go off and do... Oh, wait, actually, there's one more in here that I forgot about. Let's be cognizant of the fact that we're not quite done. There we go. Now we're done. Luckily, I got that. We've got an enraging automatic pipe rifle. Okay, so with that taken care of, let's head on out, and then I think maybe go off and clear out Taffington, because apparently Red Rocket is upset with me because I haven't cleared out Taffington yet.
See you soon.
Okay, goodbye, Deacon, and yeah, let's take a look. We need to sell a few things, and besides that, it is nighttime, so I do want to use it. Let's go talk to Trudy quick, see if we can get some decent prices. Store everything else over at Starlight, and then I'm guessing, yeah, we'll be good to set off to Taffington. Of course, we go to the Drumline Diner, and it's under attack because every single freaking time. Legendary Raiders. Just take them out. Headshots do the job. Okay, Trudy, what have you got?
Easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Not the best deal, but might as well. And I think we're good. We're going to be able to drop all this stuff off over at Starlight, and then from there, mildly dehydrated. Let's not forget about that. Yeah, and then from there, let's go off and clear out Taffington. 402 fusion cells from good old Slocum Joe's, so that's pretty good. And I kind of want to just store these two there. Okay, let's just store these two weapons over here and hold on to the rest of it because that's all we've got. And we need some water. Take care of that, and off to Taffington. Now to get to Taffington, pretty much it's straightforward. Go to Covenant. Covenant's on the other side of a lake. If you don't have Aquaboy, you can get along the lake, and you should be completely set. Minus a couple Mirelurks, no issues really there. You can avoid them if you want. And then from Covenant to Taffington, it's just a straight shot through the hills. There is a tiny little bit of a random spawn kind of along the way, but just stay closer to the road. You'll be fine. Power armor down there. Usually don't even bother with it. But yeah, Mirelurks with the egg clutches. And I think I can take them out nice and simply. Get them activated. There we go. And a level up from that. Let's take all the little Mirelurkies out. Make sure we don't shoot the... Okay, they're getting a little closer than I want. Don't shoot the eggs. Just 2 and 2, nice and easy. Instigating laser musket. I think I might already have one. Okay, who's the shop over here? I think it's Penny. Well, here's Lucas. And yeah, we're level 30 now. And so all aboard, Nuka-Cola, all that jazz. I don't want to bother with Covenant right now. It's fine. Speech checks and all that. I don't have myself set up for speech checks, so let's just avoid it. Pretty much run straight east to get to Taffington. No issues there. There is a blood bug along the cliffside over here somewhere. There he is. And they're going down nice and easy. Okay, it's dark. Let's mark all these guys up and back off just a... Well, honestly, this is simple enough. Let's just use our Deadeye. Keep munching through some nice, easy melee targets. And unfortunately for these guys, they're stuck. They should be stuck up here. Few shots, maybe. Honestly, I would have expected more out of the 2-shot combat rifle. Oh, we've got a big one. And he is right there, and I can't hit him. Okay, there we go. It's a little concerning. That was an explosion on the bridge over there, I'm guessing. Someone decided to start crossing that. Who was stupid enough to cross the exploding bridge? I do not know. Okay, we're going to take care of them. They're marked up, so let's take that guy out. The other one. Just wait for it. I don't want to go up there. And you go down as well. Very good. Okay, we're just going to scrap Taffington down. It should have enough resources to make the radio transmitter. Oh, for some reason I thought I needed to make this an actual radio transmitter. I just need to take control of it. Apparently I forgot how Fallout works. Well, no point in getting people here if they're going to just be eaten by blood bugs down the road. Let's be done with this. And we can go talk to Red Rocket people. I said that I wouldn't head up back to the Northwest Quadrant very often, and here I am heading back to the Northwest Quadrant like every other episode, it feels like. Sometimes 2 in a row. Yeah, Psycho Buff has worn off, and my carry weight is 10 less than it should be, so it just counts the damage resistance rather than actually counting the minus strength as well. That is fine. You can't expect them to fix all the bugs. So back to Covenant, and then retracing our steps, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. That is actually very strange. Report your success to the settlers at Red Rocket Truck Stop. But I moved the quest giver over to Oberland Station, so therefore I have to go talk to that person. That's actually kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Bethesda will... It's not even a Bethesda will Bethesda, it's just a little funny. And back at Starlight, I'm just going to take a moment and break down all of this really heavy junk, as well as take a Psycho Buff. And I think you mean effing lift. Let's make some Mirelurk egg omelets, pull up some dirty water, and take that 0.5 weight and 1 weight and turn it into something a little easier to deal with. A 0.1 weight item. Might as well just handle everything while I'm here. Okay, much better on the carry weight, and we can head back down to the police station, pick up some gear, then go to Oberland to turn in the Red Rocket quest. Makes perfect sense. And we still look good on the Roach King being not there. Now, plenty of stuff still over here at the police station, and yeah, we just don't have the carry weight, even with everything that we could get going. Too much, so let's just grab this and be off to Oberland, but then make our way to Diamond City, drop it off, and then I think what we'll do is end today by finishing up Act 1. We're gonna go kill Kellogg. I had stepped away for just a little bit, realized that the episode wasn't going to be too long, so I think we have just enough time to run off, get that started, get the Brotherhood in, and have a fun way of ending up the episode.
Any luck clearing out the trouble spot?
Oh,
I
yes.
cleared that place out for you.
So we cleared the way for Red Rocket and turned in the quest at Oberland. That is strange right there. Chaos Junction isn't necessarily clear, but at the same time, we don't really have the carry weight for anything. But it is hard to say no just to check. Definitely can do without. And there was an explosion in the distance. Let's go figure out what's happening. Okay, that guard right there. That guard knows how to be a badass who does not look at explosions. I salute you. And poor Dogmeat is just really eagerly waiting for me to go follow him. We'll be off to Fort Hagen here in a second. Let me just work on my new sniper rifle. So between the instigating and the two-shot, I think the instigating is the way to go. Most of the enemies that we're going to be trying to shoot with this sort of thing, we need to go down in one shot that, while they already have their full health. So yeah, just take everything off the two-shot. It feels as quick as it came, as quick as it goes. Everything over to instigating. So our new 3-weapon loadout, the Deadeye for day-to-day, two-shot if we need to take a few different shots at different enemies in quick succession, and the instigating. It's about time that I get an instigating that I actually want to use. So currently we've got our Psycho Addiction, Jet Addiction, Mentats Addiction, not too much of an issue there. Not needing sleep, we are going to keep a hold of our adrenaline for a good long time. We've got pretty much everything we need. 3 weapons, our powered gear, plenty of aid items, and let's drop this stuff off. And any more ammo, I think we're going to be set though. Now we do have 2 points that we could put into Gunslinger. Level 27 is that 4th rank that I'm just sitting on, and our pistol, it today has been doing pretty well. 10mm rounds is looking pretty good. Damage at 65 with the boosted adrenaline. We could get that pretty high when it comes to the damage. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to put 2 points into Gunslinger. Going down both Rifleman and Gunslinger. I don't think I've ever done that before. It just seems like a waste. Go down one way, but yeah. Each weapon type fills its purpose pretty nicely. So off to Fort Hagen, kill some synths, kill Kellogg, and see the Brotherhood come in.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Lucky you ain't had a great green jewel.
Yeah, I don't think that being near the Great Green Jewel is actually helping out on the danger, but sure, whatever. So Dogmeat wants me to go the other way, but I'm definitely going to go this way. Now, getting to Fort Hagen is remarkably safe if you go the correct way. Past Hangman's Alley, skirt by Chaos Junction, make your way along the river, cut over to Oberland, and then make your way across the little lock system that they've got. Now, this is the first place that you're going to have to definitely run into something to take care of, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. You've got a base right there. You've got some high ground to deal with. And as we all know, high ground, something advantage. And in this case, it's just Angie, Jules, and Fred. All we need to do is get by here. Now, the way I'm going offers 2 pretty good ways of getting some not so easy adrenaline with the super mutants and some pretty easy adrenaline with the ghouls over at, I don't even know what it's called. But it's where Solomon sends you to get the mutated fern the hard way. But instead, just head straight west. There shouldn't be too much of an issue. You're going the right way when you see this little shack here. Now you've got nastier things like mole rats in the hills to the left there. But again, just follow the roads. A little northwest, once you hit it, you will be going by the, what is it? Fiddler's Green? Yeah, the little trailer park. Again, if you're not up to adrenaline, more ghouls, nice and easy. Along the way to get to Fort Hagen, so you can have a nice easy time with the synths there. And we've made it. No issue whatsoever. Now all we have to do is deal with some turrets and we'll be in. Thinking that the distance is actually going to be improved to the point where, yeah, we've got a range of 134. That is not bad. Better than the 2-shot calibrated powerful combat rifle. Well, let's see what it can do. Pretty good. And do be aware there is the random spawn which sometimes turns into a fight to the right there. Easy to avoid. And bugs to the south. But that turret can go down nice and simply. Now, you don't really need to worry about the turrets. You can go shut them off at the end, but I'm going to kill them just for the sake of killing them. Because going down into the basement, I think, is the safest way of entering Fort Hagen. So around back, we've got another one. Another one. And another one. So yeah, on the top, you might think you're being sneaky by going in the top. Not exactly obvious, but it is more dangerous. There's not enough space to fall back to. And yeah, since pretty much right on top of you from the get-go, much better to just immediately go into the basement and deal with Fort Hagen starting from the ground up. Now, of course, we haven't really followed Dogmeat here, but he meets us there all the same. Let's get outside, Dogmeat. This is no place for a good boy. And immediately a rad storm has appeared outside. That is no good. I'm going to take one Radex quick like
How you
and
doing,
tell
buddy?
Dogmeat to, yep, there's the thing
Might
with
be
the
back.
rads. You need to get out of here. Overland Station, we can go visit you there. Thank you. Let's go back inside. So, we've made it to Fort Hagen since, and the various turrets shouldn't be too much of an issue. We have the tools, we have some really powerful weapons. Let's just take a quick look at a few of them. It might be appropriate to have a Berry Mentats, though, because I'm not seeing them. There we go, okay. Yikes. Synth Striders, I will need to get the headshots for them to not mutate immediately with the 10mm. I'm pretty sure I am in range to get the most out of my gun's damage. Don't mess around with the robot. Never really helps you anyway. Okay, this is a little unnerving. I'm going to load up on just a few things. First of all, Berry Mentats. Next, we're going to actually do a jet fuel. And lastly, a psycho buff. So that is all of the effects of the addiction. Taken care of, mildly dehydrated, we can take care of that as well. I might need to start taking more water around with me. But yeah, using a fifth of it already. That's not great, but we've got our first rank of tired. Luckily, between all of these wonderful, wonderful chems, I think we'll be doing pretty well in here. The extra damage, finding targets, and of course not having any issues with our AP. So this guy, oh yikes, Synth Patroller. That is a powerful robot. Okay, I'm going to be taking this a little more safely than I did Tradecraft. Okay, first one down. Just a few more dozen to go. Okay, we've got one trying to run. It's disconcerting.
How interesting.
Okay, next enemy taken care of. Let's take care of two at the same time, hopefully. Okay, two at the same time, a little messy. That's fine. Back into caution. I'm gonna start working my way around. Hopefully taking these guys. I am not the greatest shot even with Deadeye, apparently. Okay, we can start saying no to a few of these, picking up things that we do want. Take down the traps. Take out the turret, because we can see him nice and easy. And we've alerted some people over here, unfortunately. Okay, good. That was just Radex. Nothing else is fallen off already. Okay, take that guy out, and then let's move upstairs.
Possibly.
We'll just wait for things to chill out. Okay, one little turret.
So reading detected.
Who else is around? These guys are alerted. Let's try for a headshot if we can. No issue. Okay, we're back to being in the clear. This first little area is just so tense because all the synths are so close to one another. Let's go for the headshot. And take out the turret as well. Guns and bullets, nice little bit. Okay, just a few turrets and one synth leader. Okay, it's strange. I thought there were two turrets in here, but apparently there's not. Okay, down to the basement. Open up the door for fleeing. And just take out a turret. Okay, he's chill enough. Let's take him out.
To flee. Hello.
And if his friend wants to show up around the corner, he does not. Let's go kill him. Slow time. And I do really enjoy how good the 10mm is. Now, time to talk to Kellogg a little bit, or at least have him talk at me.
Now, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas.
Don't forget about that, even though you don't have to worry about it as long as you don't run forward. Turret around the corner. And sure enough, he wants us to leave, and sure enough, we're going to keep hunting him down.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Figured to
Okay,
come
let's
along,
get
check
some
my
nice, good headshots on these guys. And a level up. If you're going to line yourself up for me, might as well. Take the shot and miss. As long as we just give a little bit of time in between shots, they will not blind fire. But he's moving up quick enough. Let's just finish him off. Okay, more turrets down here.
Pissed off, I get it, I do.
And another turret. Did not even phase whatever sensor around the corner. Easy headshot there. And when 3 chems all run out at the same time, we gotta re-up all that fun stuff. I think I can do without Berry Mentats now. Exactly, Lolo. Oh, he's right there. Okay, just take him out. A very poor job taking him out, but that's fine. There's a turret right behind that door. Okay, take out the turret. I don't know why I keep picking up fusion cores. I don't have power armor, and I don't have a Gatling laser. Now here's one area that I usually rely on mines for a bunch. I think I'm still going to do it. It's not too much of an issue. You are kind of backed into a corner, so it doesn't feel entirely safe, but yeah, getting the bobblehead will have to be a little careful. This is fine right here. Got the energy bobblehead, but it's when we go over there we spawn in some... Oh, no, never mind. We spawn in them immediately. Okay, good to know. I thought it was when we came into here, or maybe that's when I always hear my explosions. I thought there was at least 3. Okay, apparently I don't know how this place works at all. But yeah, it usually goes grab the bobblehead, go lockpick that, hear some explosions. But yeah, apparently we're safe. Okay, that's just down the hall. There's a few more synths. I think we're safe. Just 2. Just sworn it was more than that. And around the corner, grab the key, or the password, thing that gets you into the door. And then down this hallway we should have... I don't see him now, but we should have 2. 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, that's actually really poor on my part. I shot a bunch and did not kill them. Wait for them to move up. Should be fine. And we're good. 10mm packs pretty good punch, but sometimes it's just not enough. Not sure if the Rad Power Shatter Leather right leg is something we have, so we'll take that. And I think it's just a few more turrets, and we're golden.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around.
1.
And leave.
2.
That option. Not a lot of people can see
And we'll let the other one chill out for a second. Go grab a sneak magazine.
There we go.
Get the password if you want an easy way of dealing with Kellogg. It's just a fat man. I wonder if they put this in there just to essentially make it so if you get to the point where you're facing down Kellogg, but you just don't have enough, you know, oomph to your build, whatever you've got going, just use the fat man. So let's deal with this last turret. I said deal with this last turret. Okay, that was a beefy turret, apparently. And, of course, in here, Kellogg is going to finally relent, even though he could just keep that door locked. There's not a whole lot we could do about it. But, yeah, he's going to open that up any second now, Kellogg. Okay, since standing down sounds like a nice fair fight. He's doing me a service. Take a Psychojet and shoot him in the head. Nice and easy. So, that was his mistake, but yeah, the other two synths, we'll just let them chill out. That's no problem there. Hopefully the synths can relay back to the Institute exactly how Kellogg went down. Came around the corner with his hands up and got popped in the face. Okay, so two synths, and should be pretty easy to take out. Okay, he's right there. Come on. Oh! Did I just get shot by a shotgun? Well, that was really freaking convenient. Okay, definitely taking these guys, not... oof. That's enhanced 10mm pistol, that's nice. Who had the ported powerful combat shotgun? Oh, that could have been really nasty if that was close. Okay, good, good, good. The 3 stealth boys, pick up all this stuff. Can't sell Kellogg's pistol because guaranteed legendaries are still legendaries. And a nice fun little game out in the open for us. Yeah, let's jump in here, find out where our son is. And as it turns out, he is with the Institute. Oh dear. And we can be done with Fort Hagen. We've gone back, looted just a little bit extra. Had to re-up our grilled rad stag there. So yeah, we took a shot at Fort Hagen, but it was not the end of the world. Long range shotgun, not very effective. Only a 1.5 of damage about. But yeah, that pretty much brings up something that I'm realizing about this run is, well, as I said earlier, it's just a bit too simple. We are definitely getting the Brotherhood in here and having vertibirds around us, but besides that, I think what we're going to be doing is something a little different.
People of the Commonwealth.
But first, let's let the Brotherhood have their spiel.
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Pretty fun stuff there. So yes, the Brotherhood in the Commonwealth and their vertibirds causing all sorts of mayhem. But yes, I think having them around is not crazy enough. What we need to do is get some community opinion. This run has turned into a cakewalk, and I could use a little bit of help. I'm going to put up a poll, and it's going to give a few options of things that I want to do pretty much immediately, and things that I would not normally do in a YOLO run, things that I would normally save for later, things that will make things a little more interesting, I think, because it's been a while since I've done things the certain ways that I'm thinking about doing it. But yeah, that will be in the poll, hopefully when this video gets uploaded, but that is definitely something you should check out. Until then, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please with Fallout 4, Legends Only Live Once. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, when the poll gets to decide what I'm doing next, farewell.